Why girls buy pineapple juice for their boyfriends. Pineapple juice changes the taste of semen. As some researchers have pointed out, the taste of the male semen is directly related to diet. Pineapple juice makes the ejaculate sweet. To achieve the desired effect, you need to drink 200,000 to 150 milliliters an hour before intercourse. Studies show that when men are in love, they are more jealous of their young and attractive female partners, while women tend to be jealous when their male partner is rich and of high status. If a man is in love, he will want the whole world to know about it, so he will hold your hands when he enters a room, touches your hair or face in public. If the guy is no longer interested in the relationship or has fallen out of love, he may flirt with other women as long as his partner is present. Despite the natural emotionality and desire to create a relationship, women fall in love much later than guys. They are more pragmatic about their chosen one and recover faster after a breakup. To become attached to a man, they need at least 5 or 7 dates, whereas the stronger sex is enough for 1 or 3 meetings, after which they can completely lose their head. The average duration of sexual intercourse is 30 minutes. Many men worry a great deal about the length of their intercourse. The unrealistic bar set by pornography production and other man's embellished stories creates an atmosphere of stress in which the pleasure of sexual activity becomes increasingly elusive. Scientists were interested in this question and conducted a study involving 500 heterosexual couples. The results were far from the media-imposed ideal. On average, most people have sex for 5 minutes and 24 seconds. In cases of premature ejaculation, the average duration was 1 minute and 48 seconds. So don't worry if next time you can't last longer than 5 minutes. The myth that only women fake orgasms. Yes, men do it too. According to a University of Kansas study, 25% of men fake orgasms during sex with their partners. The main reason is the fear that a mistress will consider herself unattractive in a man's eyes from the fact that he cannot reach orgasm with her. However, there are many objective reasons why men do not manage to finish what they started, like nervous exhaustion or fatigue. Another reason could be the abuse of pornography, which leads to the fact that regular sex does not allow to achieve satisfaction. It can also happen that a man just wants to sleep very badly, but he gets scared of the fact that refusing to have sex will offend his partner. Worried about their loved one's feelings, men can go to cunning lengths to hide an empty condom from their mistress or to make a facade of ecstasy with their facial expressions. The worst thing happens when women sense this deception and a wall of alienation and misunderstanding grows between partners. It is necessary to understand that orgasm is not always a necessary condition for good sex. The pleasure can be achieved without ejaculation, as followers of tantric sex can attest. However, there are products that help increase the pleasure of sex, such as men's formula Potential Forte. Based on plant extracts, Potential Forte will make sex more interesting and orgasms brighter, prolong stamina and increase potential. Men and women have different ages of disclosure of sexuality. It has been a myth for decades that men's sexual power peaks in their 20s, while women's sexual power peaks in their 30s. This myth emerged after a study by Alfred Kinsey published in 1953. In it, Kinsey erroneously equated the hormonal peak with the sexual peak. Indeed, the maximum level of testosterone in men is observed at the age of adulthood, and the level of estrogen in women increases in middle age. But this does not determine a man's sexual prime. Hormone levels fluctuate not only depending on biological age, but also on other factors, such as stress levels or pregnancy. Researchers based on Kinsey's work are convinced that women's fertility peaks at the age of 35, which is accompanied by a high sexual appetite. But the reason for this appetite lies elsewhere. At this age, most women gain maximum self-confidence, which, for whatever reason, they may have been deprived of at an earlier age. This confidence manifests itself in the understanding of their bodies, in the articulation of desires, and in the desire to satisfy them. A similar process happens with men, yes. Early male potency can work wonders, but a high frequency of intercourse is not proof that it is satisfactory for both partners. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like it.